Hello and welcome to Gate 33, the great gate of retreat, the gate of privacy, active withdrawal and the transformation of a weak position into a strength. I stand still in silence. Am I pausing to escape? Am I pausing to hide? No. I stand in my stillness and ponder my experiences, consciously retreating and seeking deeper clarity. As my experience changes, I feel my pull, my temptation to move forward and seek my next adventure, filling spaces previously left open. My clarity does not necessarily come in motion. My clarity often arrives in my stillness. I remember. Before I share my wisdom, before I guide others, I must integrate my own journey. My conscious retreat connects me more deeply within and creates space for my understanding. In my moment of transition, I hesitate. I reflect. How soon do I move forward? When I resist stillness, I risk repeating cycles with no growth. My privacy has nothing to do with avoidance. My privacy is my foundation of true remembrance. I seek depth and knowledge, turning my attention inward, studying my experiences before I speak. I build my foundation upon my wisdom, my still and sacred space where I gather my insights before I share them with other people. My conscious reflection is voluntary. When I attempt to grasp my clarity, my precision slips further away. My understanding comes when I surrender to my process, allowing myself time and solitude to reveal what was hidden. I release my urgency to understand. I trust my remembrance will arise when my moment is perfectly designed. And I trust my moment is always and in always perfectly designed. I move in natural ease, knowing when to pause and when to move forward. When I am invited before I am prepared, I may resist. When I am prepared, my movement is graceful and easy. Some people see my conscious retreat as withdrawal, and I understand my deeper purpose. When I stand still in my sacred space, I strengthen. When I pause, I refine. Through experience, I learn my wisdom is more than collecting my stories. My wisdom is deepened as I embody my stories. My spirit of retreat is continually within me. Stillness is my preparation. I experiment both in my pause and in my engagement. I learn through testing and experimenting. I learn to stand back and I learn to continue forward. I am fully present in both actions. I walk my path of resilience. I navigate my cycles of conscious retreat and full engagement. I refine as I learn. My conscious retreat may cause confusion. Some people may question me, some people may define my motivations, and no justification of my process is required. I find my dignity in understanding when to stand in my sacred silence, when to engage with my experiences, and when to stay within my own space. I stand in grace, trusting my forthcoming forward motion will carry my deep wisdom. My influence continues even when I am silent. I recognize my conscious retreat creates space for other people to reflect. I am secure in my approach, clear in my boundaries, and steady in my requirement for privacy. My sharing is powerful. When I move forward in my divine timing, Revealing my new awareness too soon may alter my message. Waiting too long to deliver my new revelations may lessen my message. I listen for my moment when my experience is appropriate to serve my collective. My timing is my alignment. I hold my leadership through my aligned ability to stand still and to move forward. My ability to still myself when required and step forward when called creates my profound influence. I remember when my past held deep fascination for me. Now I witness my past, I integrate my past, and I move beyond my past. My experiences do not define me. Rather, I am shaped by what I gain and learn from my experiences. In times past, I invested in attachments. Now I believe in my transformation. I hold an objective perspective. I sense my conscious retreat is necessary and for me. I see my cycles of stillness and I move in clarity. I recognize my cycle's place in my greater process of my evolution. I consciously retreat and I remember my clarity in moving forward. I gently hold my stories until my timing for sharing appears. I sense my remembrance first takes root before I serve. I pause, so when I step forward, my voice carries authority in my true understanding. I emerge from my influence where my leadership is recognized, where my words shape my direction. Now I enter my conscious retreat, where I refine my wisdom, where my past fully integrates into my now before I share. Ahead, I see the leader. My influence requires my wisdom, and my leadership requires my reflection. My question remains, can I honor my requirement for stillness and trust my conscious retreat is my beginning of deeper clarity? As always, my answer awaits as my journey continues. Thank you for weaving the wheel with me. I'll see you in the next gate. Go gently.